As a species, we tend to lose sight of antiquated artifacts in our fixation on contemporary wonders. Ancient hand movements known as mudras, which were thought to contain the secret to releasing latent abilities, have recently come to the fore. We leave on an adventure today, one that will take us beyond the material world and lead us back to the timeless knowledge that lies at the intersection of science and mysticism. Envision your entire being as a harmonious orchestra of intricate mechanisms, each one synchronized by gentle electrical currents. Discover the mysteries hidden inside the enduring power of mudras as we delve into this otherworldly region. The secrets of releasing the hidden power within the body's electrical makeup. A work of electrical genius, the human body functions. Fundamental to all of our physiological processes are intricate cellular connections. The system's messengers, neurons, travel through the intricate networks of our neurological system at the speed of light, transmitting electric impulses. Envision this as a humming city where these ethereal messages govern the tempo of daily life. This symphony is expertly conducted by the body's dielectric and magnetic fields, according to science. Similar to how cells store energy, the dielectric field has the ability to keep us alive, while the magnetic field controls the passage of electric currents that impact different bodily processes. To round off the scientific ballet, let's go into the spiritual perspective of mudras, an ancient art form. The intricate hand motions known as mudras are sacred because they direct the body's magnetic and dielectric fields to form targeted energy circuits. Mudras serve as a link between the visible and invisible, the material and the immaterial, in this realm where science and spirituality are merging. It is becoming more and more clear that mudras are supported by science. Even the most minute of hand motions can have a direct effect on cerebral areas responsible for respiration, attention, and mood via the creation of closed circuits. Researchers have studied mudras in depth and found that they may activate or deactivate certain parts of the brain, making them a possible key to the brain's full potential. As a spiritual practice, mudras can help one become more self-aware and establish stronger bonds with their inner being. Consider the ultimate success mudra, the deep Uttara Bodhi mudra. Its origins are in the spiritual realm, and it stimulates the brain regions linked to heightened concentration and decision-making abilities. Research has connected this mudra, which is similar to a holy hand mantra, to an increase in alpha and beta brainwave activity, which may have a significant impact on emotional and cognitive regulation. The spiritual significance of mudras goes beyond the scientific world and into the complex network of human interactions. Think about how far the handshake has come. It's a global gesture that goes beyond protocol. Mudras go beyond the individual and become a silent language spoken between souls, facilitating relationships between people through the palpable exchange of electromagnetic energy. Recognizing the ubiquitous accessibility of mudras is essential to really appreciating their comprehensive importance. The ability to tap into their strength is not reserved for the chosen few, but rather is bestowed upon everyone. Because of this, mudras are no longer seen as an esoteric artifact, but as a modern-day resource for self-improvement and professional achievement. When practiced by an ascetic, mudras take on a life of their own, becoming a physical representation of the timeless symphony that exists at the intersection of science and spirituality. The concept of mudras as energy circuits suggests that they may function as sacred airborne blueprints that outline energy channels that permeate every aspect of our being. According to scientific research, mudras are like little keys that, when turned, open certain energy pathways, which in turn affect our emotions and bodily functions. Aligning the body's dielectric and magnetic fields, these movements create a harmonic flow of energy by the placing of fingers in specific combinations. It's like a symphony of life energy, a dance in which the hands take on the role of conductors. According to scientific jargon, Mudras need a sophisticated comprehension of the electrical properties of the human body. The basic building blocks of our neurological system, neurons, convey information via electrical impulses. And sophisticated electrical system governs our heartbeat, which pulsates with the pulse of life. Within our cells, a dielectric field acts as a capacitor, storing potential energy, while a magnetic field directs the passage of electric currents. A waltz between the visible and the invisible. However, Mudra's enchantment goes beyond the scientific community. Beyond their material manifestation, the spiritual meaning of these age-old hand movements remains unchanged. Mudras are symbolic statements in the spiritual esoteric language. Each movement carries deep meaning. They unite our physical selves with the cosmic forces that twirl all about us, transforming into sacred geometry. Let's think about the revered mudra of achievement, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. Its importance extends well beyond the attainment of material success. After some deliberate practice, this mudra is thought to activate brain circuits linked to intelligence and heightened awareness. This gesture's spiritual power is in its capacity to link the doer to a more profound well of knowledge, the type that goes beyond the mundane and into the fantastic. It is essential to comprehend the symbolic significance of mudras before fully engaging in their practice. One way to show one's spirituality is through the hands, which are frequently said to be an outgrowth of the heart. Wisdom and knowledge are symbolized by the Gyan Mudra, which is made when the index finger tips contact the thumb tips. As a sign of respect, the hands come together in the Anjali Mudra, a balancing gesture. In the field of energy healing, mudras serve as instruments for harmonizing the body's essential energies. Each mudra is like a stroke on a spiritual journey painting, depicting a scene of inner peace and enlightenment. For example, the Prana Mudra is thought to improve the circulation of prana, or life force energy. A practitioner can access the reserve of prana, the life force, through the intricate finger dance that forms a circuit. Instead of seeing mudras as insignificant hand gestures, try to see them as deep symbolism that run through the fabric of human history. Mudras are like quiet builders, shaping the energy circuits that determine our overall health via the scientific complexities of electrical currents and the spiritual symbolism inherent in each movement. Musas, those expressive hand motions, are more than just static positions. They have a scientific basis. In the complex network that is human brain, they play the role of dynamic orchestrators by establishing closed circuits. Envision a constellation of lights emanating from the brain as a result of these intentional motions. This harmonious interplay of neural processes demonstrates the real-world influence of mudras on our mental and emotional domains. Mudras trigger a series of neurological reactions when the fingers take on their specific postures. Scientific investigations have shown that these motions have the potential to control our emotional and mental states by activating or deactivating certain parts of the brain. Specifically, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra is known to activate the executive regions of the brain, which are responsible for concentration and decision-making. The scientific community has shown that mudras have an effect on the autonomic nervous system, which regulates breathing and heart rate involuntarily. During mudra practice, our fingers move in a precise ballet that controls these bodily reactions. One such concentration-inducing motion is the Gyan Mudra, which entails interlocking the index and thumb fingers. By means of this elementary arrangement, a closed circuit is established, which impacts the prefrontal cortex and regulates concentration and attention. Mudras and breathing have an equally deep link. Our breathing, a synchronized waltz between our awareness and our unconscious, becomes in sync with the intentional motions of our hands. By coordinating the breath with purpose, mudras can bring about a state of heightened awareness. With palms clasped together at the heart, the Anjali Mudra serves as a pulsating symbol of harmony and oneness. It is clear from the scientific representations of brain activity that mudras have the ability to alter our emotional terrain. The complex hand motions trigger areas of the brain that are involved in controlling one's emotions. Think of the prana mudra as a hand position thought to improve energy circulation. Its effects are felt not only in the material world, but also in the emotional fabric, where they foster a feeling of health and vigor. Mudras are the scientific language's elegant solution to the problem of how to establish neural feedback loops, which allow the brain and body to have an ongoing conversation. This ever-changing interaction has far-reaching effects on our psychological and emotional health, well beyond the fleeting. The subtle masters of mudras invite us to delve into the deep connection between our thoughts, feelings, and the intricate web of our brains through the power of their effects on neural activity. Studying mudras reveals their deep influence extends beyond the individual and into the intricate web of interpersonal interactions. Visualize a society where handshakes and other gestures are more than just social norms. As a result, they play an essential role in the invisible dance of connection that links us all. The interchange of electromagnetic energy. When it comes to human connection, handshakes are a universal gesture that may break down barriers of all kinds. Not only are they superficially important, but they also start a flow of electromagnetic energy between people. In the exterior realm of our lives, this delicate yet potent occurrence reflects the core of mudras. Think about the most basic of handshakes, a common action that may mean anything from a welcome to a commitment to a shared moment in the energy dance. The delicate electromagnetic fields that surround us form a kind of quiet communication as we shake hands, with the palms acting as transmitters and receivers. Even the most informal mudras have the power to transcend spoken communication and become a universal language of connection. As the study of mudras in interpersonal interactions delves further, it becomes clear that these age-old hand gestures create a real connection between spirits. There is an unsaid connection formed by the subtle energies transferred during a handshake or a shared mudra, a resonance that goes beyond the physical touch. Recognizing the intertwined energy of two people in the dance of human connection is an expression that transcends words. Let's explore the deep symbolic meaning of shaking hands. Hidden inside its seeming simplicity is a web of interrelated energy. An energy exchange that goes beyond mere physical touch occurs when hands grasp and release, completing a self-contained circuit of electromagnetic energy. Through the use of this nuanced language of touch, mudras highlight the interdependence that characterizes our common human experience and become the builders of connections. In interpersonal connections, mudras tap into something deeper than what is immediately apparent, touching on our souls. Through these subtle exchanges, we open ourselves up to the flow of energy, a flow that begins in the depths of one person's heart and travels outwards to touch the hearts of others. Gestures transform into deep emotions of common humanity in this language written in the invisible ink of electromagnetic fields. We find a common truth in the world of mudras, which is that the dance of connection is more than just words. The delicate motions of our hands create a harmonious symphony, an interplay of energy that goes beyond our unique identities. A quiet communication that harmonizes the invisible forces that link us together is the language of connection, and it does not change whether it is a formal handshake or an informal mudra. The ancient art of mudras becomes a tool for adults to manage the difficulties of their day-to-day experiences in the practical use of mudras. Here we provide you a detailed guide that is specifically designed for your age group, including easy mudras that you can implement into your daily practice. When you want to focus, do the Gyan Mudra, which is uniting your thumb and index finger tips. Perfect for times when focus is key, as when you're working on a project or deep in thought. This knowledge-symbolizing mudra helps you concentrate. For stability, try the Anjali Mudra, a respectful hand position that entails pressing the palms together. In the midst of a hectic lifestyle, this mudra can help you center yourself and find peace. Feel free to include it whenever you're feeling stressed or in need of a focused break. Join your thumbs with the tips of your ring and pinky fingers to form the prana mudra, which is a hand position for directing energy flow. To ignite the flow of energy within, think of this mudra as a switch. When you're feeling tired, just a little practice will bring you back to life. Insert your index finger into the ㅅU mudra and place it at the base of your thumb for a relaxing effect. Whenever you find yourself in a stressful circumstance, this mudra may be a discreet ally, helping you to relax and find inner peace. When you bring your little finger and thumb together in the Varuna mudra, you'll unlock your creativity. Because it encourages creative thought, this mudra is perfect for use during brainstorming sessions or other creative pursuits. These mudras are more than simply hand gestures. They are strong but subtle practices that you may do every day. Welcome them with open arms. They can improve your health in general by helping you deal with the complexities of adulthood. These mudras may be easily incorporated into your daily routine, whether you need a moment of calm in the middle of a busy workday or a little more pep in your step. Now that we've covered the groundwork, picture yourself on a path to harmony and health with these mudras at your side. From the vast realm of mudras comes the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, a silent champion who invites you to unlock the doors to victory. It is a powerful figure among hand gestures. Join me on an enthralling adventure as I uncover my inner superhero, guided by the story of this powerful mudra. Sacred texts and enlightened individuals from a bygone era supposedly inspired the Uttara Bodhi Mudra and its ability to improve one's mental state. Imagine the hands performing this magnificent mudra, their fingers dancing in a celestial ballet of meaning. Every movement paints a cosmic picture, illustrating a narrative of enlightenment and victory. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra is a symbol of power and prosperity. Now let's explore its practical magic. Visualize this mudra as the ally you've been seeking to achieve your career and personal goals. The complex finger placement of this mudra unlocks pathways in the brain linked to heightened awareness and intelligence. This is more than a token, a powerful tool that improves cognitive performance and decision-making by activating the brain's executive regions. Imagine the Uttara Bodhi Mudra as a beacon that illuminates your path, empowering you to overcome obstacles and make wise choices as you draw this notion closer to home. Incorporate this mudra into your routine as you get ready to tackle a difficult job or deliver a pivotal presentation. If you want to succeed, this little but significant influence on your ability to think clearly and make quick decisions will be your hidden weapon. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra is like a superhero for you. It gives you the strength of mind to overcome obstacles and make wise choices. Watch as the mudra opens doors to success in the animated tale, with each finger movement carrying the weight of the mudra's historical practitioners. Yet, that is not the last magical moment. Put this heroic mudra in the spotlight, where your everyday struggles and dreams reside. Wearing the Uttara Bodhi Mudra is a declaration of your intellectual strength and your willingness to face challenges head-on. In conclusion, these seemingly little hand motions turned out to be the secret codes to the innate magic within each of us. The role of mudras in establishing energy circuits became clear as we delved into the complex dance of our electrical nature. From the intricate dance of electromagnetic radiation to the nuanced symphony of our cerebral circuits. When two people are close, mudras help to connect the visible and invisible parts of their connection. According to scientific research, their effects on brain activity reveal a language of closed circuits that affects respiration, concentration, and emotions. In mudras, the spiritual essence is enhanced by symbolic expressions and interrelated energies, which silently construct our overall wellness, complementing this discovery. Our hero among mudras The Uttara Bodhi Mudra represents enlightenment and achievement. With its rich history and modern uses, mudras have the power to help us deal with the challenges of daily life. By learning and practicing these ancient hand movements, we can improve ourselves and connect with others on a deeper level.